Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Kayli if you're new here, and I'm so happy you could join us today. If you haven't seen our videos before, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to find out when we post. Alright, let's get started. So I'm going to be giving you guys some hacks for college. I am a freshman this year at Edinboro University in Pennsylvania, and we are just going to be talking about some things that will help you through your year at college for the first time. It's a very stressful time, and there are a lot of things that you can do to make it easier on yourself, so we're going to talk about some of those today. My first suggestion is to get an app that your college provides to you. So like our college has an app called My Edinboro, which has your email, like contact for all of your professors and everything, and it usually has links to all of the things that your college will want you to use, and that is the first suggestion. Like, you're going to want to have that on your phone so that you don't have to be getting on your laptop or going on the browser on your phone like Safari, typing in like the website. You want to be able to access that quickly, and that's the easiest way to do that. So your college most likely has a portal app, and that's the first step, is to get that. Another app that I suggest is Unidays. This is a college student app where you log in with your college email and you can get discounts just for being a student. You don't have to do anything else. You're literally just a student, so you get money off at tons of places. They have coupons for almost everywhere, so that's a big suggestion too. Another app I suggest is Venmo. You're gonna be hanging out with friends or with your roommate or roommates, and you're gonna want to get a pizza or something, and somebody's gonna have a card and they'll say, oh, I can pay, like you guys can just Venmo me back. And like, if you don't know what Venmo is already, you should get the app, make an account. Whenever somebody owes you $5 for, getting a pizza, they can just send it to you and it'll go straight to your card. And it's the easiest way because most people don't carry cash around. Like, I only have a card. I never have cash on me. And it's just the easiest way to be able to transfer money between you and your friends. The next app I suggest is called Get. Just the Get mobile app is what it's called. And I don't know if every college does this, but most do. It's just an app that you can see how many meals you have left for a week or how much like flex dollars you have left, and it's very nice to be able to just pull that up and look. And also it tells you the locations and the hours for all the places that you have to eat on campus, which is really nice. While we're talking about your meals and your meal plan, my first suggestion on that is to start with a meal plan that is more than you think you need for your first semester. So like, if you think you need like 10 meals a week, start with 14 or 12. And then you can lower it like the next semester or the next year, because I thought that I would need a lot more meals than I actually ended up needing. Like, I started with a 14 meal plan, and I usually use like 7 to 10 meals a week. So if you plan on using 7 to 10, still start with like 14 or 12, just in case you end up wanting to use more than you have, because usually you can't change your meal plan to make it so that you have more. It's usually you have to change it to make it have less. So make sure you start with more, and then you can reduce that later on. Okay, this is a big one, and it's very important to us all living here in the same space. We fortunately have our own rooms, but that was my air freshener. It's a big thing for us that we want to communicate with each other. So we have whiteboards on our doors that we say, like, usually we just joke on those actually, but we have these things next to our doors, and we literally just got paint, like sample chips from Walmart that have like the different colors, and in each color we put like a different place. So like class, eating on campus, hang out on campus, like wherever we are, sleeping, or come in. And then we put a clothespin on whichever one we're doing at the moment, and then they can like know where we're at. We also have a group chat that we're always like messaging in. Like, if somebody wants to go out to eat, we just say like, hey, anybody want to go eat? And then usually one of us will go with them, so that like we're not alone on campus or whatever. So it's just really nice to be able to communicate with your roommates in that way. While we're on the topic of roommates, if you are having problems with your roommate, your best bet is to address it as soon as possible. Don't try to like, oh, like it'll resolve itself. Like, just talk to them about it, because if they don't want to change and they don't think that you have an issue with it, then they're not going to change. It'll just get worse. address it as soon as possible, and if it doesn't get better from there, talk to your RA, because that is your best choice. Okay, now I'm going to talk about some things that I think are good to have with you when you move in. So, definitely an umbrella, because during our first week of classes, there were like a couple days where it was pouring down rain, and one of my roommates didn't have an umbrella. So, that's definitely something you want to bring when you move in, just in case. You don't know what the weather's going to be like, so you definitely want to have that. Just Tide Pods are a good suggestion, just so that if your laundry room isn't on the same floor as you, you don't have to carry like a big jug of laundry detergent. Just like take a few Tide Pods in a baggie and toss them in with your clothes, like in your hamper. And when you get down there, you load your clothes, you throw your Tide Pods in, and then you go. Like, you don't have to carry your big jug. Another thing I suggest is cold medicine and tissues, because when I moved in, I had a horrible cold, and luckily I was stocked up. I had all my cold medicine, tissues, like, all packed away, so whenever I got here, I got to open those up and use them as soon as I moved in. Another suggestion is silverware and plates that you can throw away. You're not going to always want to be doing dishes, and like, especially if your roommates are asleep or it's late at night and they're studying, you don't want to make a lot of noise by like doing dishes out in the kitchen, so you can just toss your stuff in the garbage and then you're done with it. Like, you don't even have to worry about cleaning it or anything, and that's really nice to have when you're living with multiple other people, and also when you're just lazy. Like, sometimes you just get lazy and it happens. It's fine. Okay, a big tip of mine is try new things. Go to things that you normally wouldn't. Participate in activities that you would have never thought of doing at home, because you'll learn to love them. Like, during the welcome weekend here, we had a thing called Playfair, and I really wasn't interested. I didn't want to go. I didn't feel like interacting with anybody. And I actually met like one of my best friends on campus there. Like, I ended up making one of my best friends there. So it's worth it to just get out of your comfort zone sometimes and do things that you wouldn't normally do. Another thing is talk to people. Like, in the hall, in the elevator, in your classes. Like, when you see somebody, say hey. Just start up a conversation with people and you'll make friends. Like, people might give you a weird look and be like, okay, like, don't talk to me. And if they do, whatever, like, that's fine. Let them think you're weird. And lastly, be prepared to feel scared and overwhelmed, because it's gonna happen. This is a scary time. It's overwhelming. You have a lot to do. You have classes. You want to be social. You want to make friends. You might have a job. Like, there are lots of things that you're going through right now, but you will get through it. And like, you're going to think back in a few years, and this is going to be one of the most memorable and fun times of your life. And I know that people say that about high school, but it's real with this. Like, I already am making so many memories and like having so much fun, and I can't wait to tell people at home about this, and I can't, like, it's just so much fun. So really just get through the anxiety and you're going to have fun. I hear bagpipes. Can they stop? This is the advantage of going to a Scottish school. Love that. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe down below and leave a comment. Talk about what school you're going to, what experiences you're having. Let us know how it's going for you. We love reading your comments, so thank you so much. Bye!